Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Don't forget to get your green gear 25% off until the end of the year. Promo code Trump46. And I am on Parler, people. Follow me on Parler. It is a new platform that does not get all in your feelings and he offended me. So it's a new platform. I post my videos there. Give me a follow. Same name on Parler at Jericho Green. So, Gavin Newsom, so I did the video the other day when he went to the French Laundry, this hoity-toity restaurant in Napa. For those of you who don't know, that's in Northern California, wine country. That is where the rich go to play. So he went there with a bunch of people. There was like 12 people, and he said they were outdoors and they were obeying all of the rules, and so everything was fine. Come to find out, this picture surfaced, and they weren't outside. They were inside, and they weren't observing any rules. They were sitting right next to each other, and it didn't look to me like they had their masks on, and they were putting their mask on in between bites. Yeah, he came out a few weeks ago telling people that when you get together with these small groups of people, certainly less than 12, that you have to put your mask on in between bites. So that means put food in your mouth, put your mask back on, chew it, swallow it, take your mask off, put another scoop of food in your mouth, and put your mask back on, and repeat. They weren't doing that. There were no masks to be found. It's hard to put your mask on in between bites when you're not wearing a mask. So of course, it's do as I say, not as I do. What's good for the goose, the gander doesn't matter. The gander is stupid and they need to get to work and give me their tax money. So the picture came out and it turns out, hey, guess what the elitists were doing? Exactly what they wanted to do, which lets me further believe that this sweet and sour sniffles bullshit is exactly that. But there's no fear of consequences. I'll put a link in the description box to his bullshit ass apology. He seemed like one of those shady ass preachers, like some crooked preacher that just wants to get his hands on his young tasty parishioners. A real scumbag. He kind of has a raspy voice. I think it's because the superheated air in hell where he resides has singed his vocal cords. You know, his auntie, Nancy Pelosi, the one I call the liver-spotted demon. But like I said, the superheated air in hell scorched his vocal cords. That's why he talks like that. But his apology is bullshit. He came across as a lying politician. You can tell. Oh, we've only been to 3 dinners since February. No, hold on. Yeah, I'm positive. We've only been to 3 dinners since February. Man, look, I'm nowhere near the level of the governor of California, but I've been out to dinner more than 3 times since February. Stop lying. And he says, when I got there and went into the larger table, I realized there were more people than I thought. So that got me to thinking. The governor of California, any governor, but the governor of California, you showed up somewhere and were surprised at the number of people? And then he had the nerve, before I get back to that, this motherfucker had the nerve to say, I was attending a 50th birthday party and he had put a lot into the planning of his 50th birthday party. Oh, he put a lot into the planning? Well, then fuck the COVID mandates. Because COVID doesn't bother you if you put a lot of planning into your event. We don't do that. We don't put a lot of planning into Thanksgiving dinner. We don't put a lot of planning into Christmas? Man, stop that shit. But he said, hey, he said it as though it was justification. He's like, he put a lot of planning into his birthday. I had to go. So he says he gets there and he realizes it's a bigger group than he thought. Governor of California, you're surprised at the number of people at a place you're attending? So I started looking into his security detail. I'll put a link in the description box to that shit too. He's protected by the CHP, the California Highway Patrol, CHIPS, if you like 70s TV shows. But it's not a uniformed officer in their khaki uniform following the governor around. These guys are in suits, they got earpieces, they got reinforced SUVs. They're not fucking around. These aren't the guys that pull you over for speeding through a cone zone. This is an elite security force. And believe me when I tell you, they know who's gonna be there when the governor goes out to dinner. They know the guest list. The whole staff's probably been COVID tested. They know what's going on. There are no surprises. It's their job. Back in 2008, they're spending damn near $40 million a year to protect the governor, his wife, his kids, the lieutenant governor, his family, the state controller, insurance commissioner, the chief of schools. There's like 6 or 7 people that have these security details. They leave no stone unturned. They know who's going to be there. So that's another lie, that you were shocked at the attendance. They're sitting right next to each other. There's no social distance. He tells us to socially distance when we go to our family's house. 6 feet apart from your family with the mask on. They didn't do that. So why are you telling me to do that? You got heart disease, diabetes-related illnesses, smoking, that kill more people than this shit. And we don't bat an eye. So why this? Because it's new, it's unknown, it's easier to stoke fears and get control. I see dummies online wanting shutdowns. Oh, well, you don't want to go to your friend's house. You might kill your grandpa. Well, what if grandpa's dying from a broken heart in his house because he can't come see his family and he's spending a Thanksgiving or Christmas alone? Grandma probably died. They were married for 1,000 years. They were one. So you might want to invite him over for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner, especially something that he's probably going to survive from. They say under 18, 99.999%. Under 70, 99.5 to 99% recovery. And a lot of these numbers and shit are just off positive tests. Not people getting hospitalized, not people dying. Positive tests. So when you see things like this, when you see these elitist fuckers going out doing what they want to do, that makes me believe that this isn't that serious. Not only did you get busted going somewhere, you lied. You said it was outside. That thing had a roof on it. That makes it inside. What the fuck? But now today, he had the nerve to come out and give more restrictions, more mandates, curfews. No gatherings and movement, whatever that is. I guess you can't go out in public between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. for non-essential workers. Remember a few months back, my work gave me a piece of paper saying I was an essential worker. I haven't had to use it yet, but it sounds like I probably will. Even though I'm not out during the hours of, well, sometimes. Closer to that 5 a.m., I work early. I might have to bust out my paperwork. Can we see your paperwork? What kind of crazy shit is this? But they do this kind of shit because there's no fear of consequence. When you're a child, you're afraid to do certain things because of consequences. When you're not worried about trouble, why hide it? Because if you get caught, you're not worried anyway. They need to follow their own rules. Matter of fact, it should be like this. Look, here's a new thing. Here's a new strain of the flu, whatever the fuck it is. Thank you, China. You're a piece of shit. You will pay. If you're in this group, you should probably stay at home. If you come out, wear a mask. Everybody else, play ball. Good luck. Come out of your corners swinging. Take your own personal responsibility. If you want to wear a mask, wear one. You want to go to a movie theater or a concert? Go. Damn, who the hell's texting me? But if you want to go, go. That's up to you. Remember, we're grown-ups. We got this. Been doing it for a while. Side note, speak of being a grown-up, I turned 40 last week. Today, I had to go see the eye doctor. I'm farsighted with astigmatism, and I gotta get glasses. Fuck you, 40. But again, another example, who's at the governor of Michigan, her husband's hitting up, hey, you think I can get my boat in the water? You know who my wife is, right? You see this shit all the time. I'm not hating on you being rich. I'm not hating on you going to a fancy restaurant. I wish I had French Laundry money. I wish I can go somewhere that has a dinner party at $850 a head. I strive toward that kind of money every day. What I don't like and what I am hating on is the hypocrisy. Go have your fancy hoity-toity pinky in the air dinners. I don't care. But don't tell me I can't get together with my family at one of the most important times of the year. When you are going to do that. Don't tell me my kids got to sit in front of a fucking laptop and not learn shit all day while your kids are in a classroom somewhere, getting damn near one-on-one attention. That's where we have a problem. That's where I have a problem. But don't worry, he apologized. Check it out. I'll put the link in the description box. See that shit for yourself. You tell me if he sounds like he's full of more shit than a Christmas turkey. You tell me if he's lying like a rug. Check it out for yourself. He's a sleazy, slimy, empty suit crook that we have on our payroll. I'm telling you, Hollywood couldn't write this shit. That collection of weird-ass perverts couldn't write this shit. But what I'm going to do is go home to my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone. Link in the description box. Utilize a PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.